Hello, I'm Scott with Sean's Photography, and today we're going to go over basic compositing. These steps are the exact same on advanced compositing. This one's just basic, easy for you to learn how to handle selection and how to fix basic and advanced color blending. All right, so here we have a picture of Rose, and then over here we have our background. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the Shift key and click down, and we're going to drag this over onto our new canvas. So now you can see it's over here on its own separate layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change that layer to multiply. So now it's blending in to the background picture. Now, of course, Rose is kind of hidden back there now. So we need to bring her to the front. So I'm going to make a copy. I'm going to bring that up here to the front. I'm going to grab my selection tool, and I'm going to quickly select around Rose here. Little spot right here, and spot right there. Now you can see the shirt is white, and it's over selecting, so we're going to come down here to our mask, and we're going to grab our paintbrush, make sure that's 100% opacity, and since I am selecting without any feather, I want that brush to be hard, so I'm going to set it to the hardest I can get. I'm going to come in here and paint, hold my Shift key, move my canvas around. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you just want to get it kind of close. Again, the person's not going to know where that sleeve starts and where that sleeve ends and what the basic shape of, as long as you kind of get the sleeve in there. So brush. All right. Around. Hold my Shift key. It gives me kind of a straight line. So it makes doing straight lines super easy by just holding the Shift key. Zoom out, zoom in. Right there works good for me. And basically we're not falling exactly. Don't need to. Increase some brush size. Again, I'm working a little slower and my computer's kind of bogging down because of the recording software. And to get the HD size, I have to be at a smaller resolution here. Okay, so we're going to basically fill that in. Looks good to me. Alright, exit out of there. Hit Control-Shift-I to inverse our selection. Come over here to our mask. We're going to hit our mask. We're going to double click on our mask and we're going to hit Refine Edge. So I usually start out, and it's usually pretty darn close every single time, so it's 106, we're going to hit 59, somewhere in there. Here's my wheel there, looks good. Hit OK. I see we got some spots we're missing out of the hair, so I'm going to come back up here and select. Hit my Control key and then delete since my foreground colors are that way. Hit deselect. Now you can see it just doesn't blend at all. So I'm going to hit my mask edge again. And I usually do my hair and separate from the body because I think it processes different. But again, that's just me. That's what I think. Doesn't mean it does. I'm not the creators of Photoshop, but it seems to work better this way. Trying to get some of those flyaways and get some of that white out of between the hairs there. Looks good. and I'll hit OK. Then I'll come back in and I'll do it over here. This way it's just less processing for Photoshop to do. And I think it produces a better selection, but that's just me. Got those headers up there. Grab those on top. Got some in between the fingers there, so let's grab that down. Get rid of that. Come in again, and we're going to see we have these spots here. I'm going to come in again, drop my brush down. I'm going to do this in 3 steps. And I don't like that, so I'm going to hit cancel. Come back in here again. Maybe I'll do it in 4 steps. Because sometimes it leaves way too much white in there. If you start doing too much in one spot, you get way too much white. Take this little brush here and see if we can erase that. Come back in and hit that one more time there. That'll work. And we'll come back down here. Hit here. Looks good. And since we have this little funky thing here, what we're going to do is I'm going to change my opacity down to about 48. Hit it to overlay. And I'm going to use black. I'm going to paint that out right there. Then I'm going to hit, well, we're good. Now the thing is we're going to see that we'll have some little whites in our flyaway hairs. And that's just the fringing. So how I fix that is I'm going to double click on this layer. And it'll bring up the layer styles. I'm going to go to Inner Glow. I'm going to grab color of this hair. And I'm going to hit Darken. I'm going to feather it out. I'm going to soften up the opacity. And this is affecting the whole image. So it's going around the whole body. How we're going to fix that? Well, we're going to right click, create layer. Now we have our blonde on a separate layer. We're going to hit the Alt key in our mask. Click that. Now it just disappears. But of course it disappears from everywhere. So I'm going to change my back to normal, my brush. Hit to a soft brush and just come in here and you can just see it pick up those flyaways. So it blends them out. There we go. Now you can see we have some spill on the pants from the background, and we're going to fix that the exact same way. We're just going to double click on this layer. We're going to hit Inner Glow. I'm going to hit it to darken. I'm going to grab color out of the pants. Looks good to me. I'm going to size it out real good. And the color's just not right. I'm going to go with the darker color. And just kind of get rid of some of that. And again, that's affecting the whole image. So it's going all the way around. We're going to right click, create layer. Going to hit the Alt key, the mask. That gets rid of that there. Now let's go around the black. Get rid of some of that spill. And kind of blends it in. Get my opacity down a little bit just to go around this brown belt. This is a little different color, but pretty much that's it. That's compositing, the simple compositing with Sean's Photography. And thank you for watching.